I do now?
I'll be over in a second. Okay. Can I see yours?
I look at you like you overcomplicate. I feel like I was too.
Okay, I see what you're
Like once you have like the right setup, it's honestly just like a post and pull, just pull.
Okay, you were doing the same thing Sarav was confused about.
Hey, nice. Let's go.
So
Are you in trouble, Jonas?
you were
I'm
doing
just. I can't
you were
get the
doing
chain
it in the
going.
same stitch over and over again.
Yeah.
So,
What you want to do is you're gonna
so the idea is that
push through.
Okay, we get the first one, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it kind of helps to
yarn
like,
over-
kind
ooh,
of
wait,
keep things at like a
what's
right
that?
angle-ish, but just to see things.
You're also
So,
twisting the yarn
you
before you go on the hook, which is
Take
not
this
helpful.
over.
Okay.
Like, okay,
You're
around
gonna
here,
skip
Okay.
and
the
then
one
you-
closest to your hook.
And
You're
then
gonna
this
go
loop that kind of forms on
the
here.
second
Yeah.
You
one
pull
on
through,
the hook, or second one from the
and
hook.
you.
You're gonna yarn over,
And then
pull
you
through, yarn over, pull
So,
through.
like
Okay.
right
You're gonna
angle,
find the next
underneath, hooked on.
chain. It's not the one you just pulled.
Oh.
I'll come over to and do this again.
I was pulling.
Sorry,
the
I
wrong-
completely zoned out. I found a
Okay.
piece of paper in my
And then
pocket
how
and I
much?
was folding
When I
it.
pull it through, how much do I take?
Okay. As you like the tension.
Sigh.
Can you make a loop? Can you make a
Can
loop
you
knot?
slip knot it?
Slip knot.
Let's
That's what
see.
it's called.
Good question.
Slip knot. Isn't that a band?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, so
So okay. See this?
Legend.
yeah.
Take your two fingers like this.
Don't even.
Pull it over the two fingers. Twist your fingers.
Okay.
You're gonna take the tail between. You're gonna stick your thumb into the loop. Grab the tail. Pull the tail up. Do not pull the tail all the way through. You want a pretzel that wraps around the tail. Can you see it?
Hi, I'm Claire. So this was my attempt at teaching a large group of people how to crochet. What follows is me showing people how to chain stitch and single stitch. Typically, when I'm on my own, I use pattern books to make amigurumi pieces, but we didn't exactly reach that part.
They do things differently in
All right.
the
Who
middle
can't
colonies.
see?
Oh,
Seems like-
like your hands.
Yes.
Could we?
Then we're turning this around so you can see. Can you see that?
I can see that.
Will you?
The plan at this point was to start showing everyone how to chain, but that got sidelined by crochet hook and yarn distribution. And of course, us gawking at Stella with her insane crochet skills. Check her out on Instagram. She was a huge help running the workshop.
Here's mount yarn.
Oh, we're not doing this.
Mount yarn is as needed. Do you have a hook?
No.
Do you want a hook?
Sure.
You can't do
Mother
it
of
without.
thickness.
Is it better or worse?
Actually,
to have a hook?
do you want? You
I
need
don't
a
think
hook.
you can do it
need
without
a hook.
one. You can't do it without a hook.
Okay.
Do you want?
So better, I guess.
Okay. I'm giving you this one.
Are you here to crochet, Jonas?
Yes.
Yes.
Then you will need a hook.
You will need a
Unless
hook.
you have like a really weird curved fingernail.
Let's not do that.
How would you test
5 years later.
Test that.
Going back to how to crochet, we start with a string of yarn and make a noose-like knot, a slip knot, if you will. You might recognize this clip from earlier, please ignore that. Now, you're going to wrap the yarn around your fingers, pull the tail through the loop you've made, and make a pretzel with a trapped piece of string in the middle.
Alex,
Yeah.
We have the thing.
loop,
So
tension,
Yeah.
pull
So
through
this,
loop.
right? This goes
That is
down,
technically
this
one
goes
chain.
up.
We kind of want the
The
loop
idea
to
is
be
that
a little
you-
bit
so
smaller
you
so
kinda
it
want,
doesn't
like,
have all
slight
this dead
tension.
space.
Okay.
Which
So
hand
you
are
can
we
hold
pulling
this
through?
with your like
Which is your
tension,
non-dominant
right?
hand.
And this you can just
Left.
kind of like
That is where you
like
hold
down like this, right?
the string.
So
Okay.
the
You're
idea
sort
is
of
that,
pulling. You're pulling through with
hook, right?
the hook,
So first
Okay.
we go
but you're holding the
here,
string in
right?
your left, and the
Oh, that
pulling
way,
through
okay,
happens
That
in the
way, and then we
space
just
of
kinda
the loop.
notch it onto here.
Let's
Right.
hope
Got
this
it.
is all being caught on
And
camera so I don't scream into a
we
void later.
essentially
See my
then
hands.
pull.
Yes.
Do you see how I'm holding it?
And then
You're gonna hook it over like
Okay.
that. That's called yarning over.
through, right?
You're gonna
And then
pull it through.
you have one stitch.
Okay, can I try?
Sure.
We're gonna make a chain of
So-
10.
Oh.
You can actually continue
Okay.
on. So like
So this clip is a little blurry because I moved my hands out of frame. By this point, I've chained enough stitches to be able to continue on to the next part, which would be the first row. Skipping the chain closest to the hook, you shove the hook into the chain, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over again so that there are now 3 loops on your hook, and pull the furthest most loop on your hook through the 2 that were already there. And that's your first stitch. You keep doing this till you get to the end, and there's your first row. Eventually, the first row sort of looks like this zipper-like structure. And that's how you know you're sort of getting it right.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pulling
Yes,
this through
okay.
the loop
And then
like
pull
this.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pull it.
Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Through the loop.
Yes.
Just keep doing that, son.
Did we catch that? Did we catch that?
Just make sure that like you're not pulling it too tight. So
Yeah.
I think like
I think I actually got
You want
clipped
some
the first
slack.
time.
I did it. Wait, can you pull the end and like have it get smaller?
Can you guys see?
Yes. So don't.
Don't, not all the way, not all the
Don't
way.
lose it.
This is what it ends up looking like. Sort of like a braid.
Wait, is mine? Mine's kind of like a really loose braid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
You're
That's
using-
perfect.
You're
Hey,
using a really
that's
big
really
hook.
good.
Thank
That's
you.
that is actually a really big hook.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So
awesome.
if you have big loops, it's okay because you got
Yeah.
big hooks.
I
Okay,
did-
no, this
It'll come in